All right. All right, cool. Let's just make sure we remember to record. Biggest thing for Good morning and welcome to Delaware Valley University. It is time for camp yet again for BFA Sports, Doug Stasic. And we are at Delaware Valley University, home of the Aggies, and this weekend's Baseball U Philly team camp. We're going to start things off with the workouts today. And up first, it'll be a 16U and a 17U group from Baseball U Philly. You can see their leader, Jimmy Goulden, director of Baseball U Philly, giving some directions. We're going to see some defense, outfield, infield, catchers, and then we'll go into some hitting. Should be an interesting morning for sure. These guys got here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to show off their skill set. We got college coaches on hand, and even more importantly, we got college coaches watching. So we're going to see multiple angles. You'll be able to watch this thing back on our BFA Live Sports YouTube link. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and then hit that bell, because when you do that, you'll get an update and an alert every time that we go live. So what's going to happen here, we're going to have some balls hit out to the outfielders, and there'll be a couple balls going to third base, and then there'll be throws coming home, and we'll have a coach with a walkie-talkie, and he'll actually tell you the top velo for that particular throw, and you'll see a graphic for the name of the player as this thing happens. And as always, we are recording at the same time as we're live streaming. So we should be ready to go, get things underway here in just a minute. Matter of fact, right now we're doing some college coach introductions to the group. And they're giving them some tips in terms of some of the things that they're looking for, and a lot of that has to do right now about showing good effort, showing good hustle, and realize that this is one workout. So there's a lot to be said about mechanics. There's a lot to be said about the way they go about their business. And give the college coaches credit. They're trying to keep them light and loose, as everyone can appreciate. You're sitting here trying to impress. Sometimes you can put some unforeseen and added pressure. All right, so we are going to get ready to go. Jimmy Goulden will be operating the fungo. And what you're also going to see are some side-by-side two-angle shots. Jimmy, want to make sure that we see the player before we go. All right, looks like that's number 29. It's 29 White. That's Lindsay, right? White.
First up is Lloyd, 29, I believe.
Lloyd, 29. We're off to a great start. We don't have a Lloyd, 29. We don't have a Lloyd, 29.
First up is Lloyd, 29.
Lloyd, 29 it is. He's not on the roster. Jackson Freeman. Number 10 on your roster, number 29 on the field. This is number 29, also number 10, Lloyd, Jackson Freeman. We are good to go. Jackson Freeman, a 2023 out of Pennsbury High School. Listed as a utility player, 5'8", 150 pounds with a 4.09 GPA. Now he's going to go 4. Nice shot on the line. Again, giving you dual angles here, as the college coaches like to see. So you got the approach shot, being able to see the field around it, his mechanics as he throws, and then you get the throw behind, which actually shows you trajectory and accuracy. Jimmy Goulden showing his fungo game as good as his golf game. Right on point.
Top velo 79.
And you heard that. Top velo, 79 miles an hour for Jackson Freeman. And that brings up
Lloyd 12.
Mikey Amrin, number 12.
Lloyd 12.
Amrin out of Neshaminy High School, 2023. Outfielder, right-handed pitcher. 5'8", 138 pounds, with a 3.5 GPA. So I put the another nice accurate throw there to on line to third base by Mikey Amrin. Another guy, a standout player last weekend at team camp. Very strong showing with the bat and nice hose. Right on line, one hopper in front of the catcher. And he also is going forward.
Top velo 76.
Top velo 76 for
Lloyd 15.
Mikey Amrin. That brings up number 15, Ryan Murphy. Ryan Murphy out of the Hun School of Princeton, class of 2023. Outfielder, right-handed pitcher. 6 foot, 175 pounds, with a 3.6 GPA. Murphy showed some plus stuff on the field last weekend as well. Very stoic on the mound. Got that pitcher's frame and build. And he had a couple nice defensive assists. Looking forward to seeing him play some games here the next 2 days. Ryan Murphy.
Top velo 70.
70 top velo there for
Lindsay 11. Lindsay 11.
So moving over to Team Lindsay. It's number 11, Austin Parisi. Parisi, number 11, out of South Hunterton Regional High School. Outfielder, 5'10", 175 pounds, 4.17 GPA. And he is about to turn 18 years old, August 4th. I say that because also my son's birthday. And this again is Austin Parisi out of South Hunterton Regional High School. 5'10", 175 pounds, 4.17. Nice.
Top velo 70. Lindsay 31. Lindsay 31.
So after a top velo of 70 for Parisi, to bring up number 31, this is Vincent Proyetto, Vinnie Proyetto, as we like to call him. Sun Valley High School, rising senior, outfielder, 5'6", 160 pounds, 3.4 GPA. I don't think I could say it enough. Proyetto, kind of kid that you'd want to clone, put on your roster, can definitely fill multiple roles, multiple positions. Just a gamer. Like this guy, some guys wake up and eat Wheaties. This guy wakes up and eats baseball. He is all about it. Just a fierce competitor, and I love his baseball IQ. Like, you know, coaches always stress, you got to do a lot of the little things, but Proyetto, from the first time we got a chance to know him a bit last year, he's been a guy that I'm quick to advocate for.
Top velo 76 for 31 Lindsay.
76 for Vinnie
Number
Proyetto.
9 Lindsay.
This will be number 9 for Team Lindsay. Simon Abdullah out of the Inspiration Academy, rising senior, outfielder, 5'7", 145 pounds, 3.67 GPA. Abdullah way ahead in terms of his grades. One of those dual academians. So he was eligible for graduation even last year. So here is a guy that is an all-star on and off the field more ways than one. Gorgeous day out here at Delaware Valley University. Big time known for their agricultural school, and it shows because this is one green field.
Top velo 76.
Top velo 76 for
Lindsay 24. Lindsay 24.
top velo 76 for Simon Abdullah. Number 24 is Aiden Schneider, LaSalle College High School, rising senior, third baseman, outfielder, 6'3", 190 pounds, just over a 3.0 GPA. This kid, absolute animal on and off the field in a good way. Like, you want to talk about putting a guy on your roster, building some team culture. This is a guy that is big time into the game. One of the first ones up on the rail, cheering the rest of the guys on. And an interesting tidbit, had him a couple weekends ago in Scranton. Teammate had cracked his bat, and so who else but Brett Schneider to pull a Bo Jackson and break the rest of the bat over his knee. I mean, he's trying to do his teammate a favor, right? Try to help put it in the bat bag. Aiden Brett Schneider. He absolutely hit a nuke, by the way. It was about 385-foot line drive.
Top velo 86.
And if you see that smoke coming out of the side of Brett Schneider, because he just threw 86 on the velo, so that's going to make a lot of guys happy. All right, so we're going to readjust real quick. We'll step aside as we head to the first baseman. Number 24 for Team Lindsay. I'm sorry, that's Team Lloyd. Lloyd, Brian Henry. Brian Henry. We got him. Right-handed pitcher, first baseman, out of Monsignor Bonner, class of 2023, 6'4", 200 pounds. He's going to third.
Thirty-four.
34.
Top velo was 70 for the last kid.
All right, so it's George Cairns for Team Lindsay, number 34, at a Harry Truman High School. Rising senior, third baseman, first baseman, 6'1", 3.0 GPA. Slow roller coming up here for Cairns.
Lindsay 34, top velo 72. Now you have Lindsay 50.
All right, top velo is 72, and now Team Lindsay, number 50, is Dante Bruno. Dante Bruno out of Souderton High School, rising senior, first baseman, right-handed pitcher. Huge frame, 6'4", 215 pounds, 3.0 GPA. An imposing presence on the hill. And showing off his work here. Good footwork coming off the bag. Fleet-footed for a big man. Now he'll go from holding the runner on. Good arm slot as he goes to second. And here comes a slow roller as he fires away to third.
Lindsay 50, top velo 71.
Top velo 71 for Dante Bruno. And now we're going to shortstop. All right, welcome back. It's time for the infielders.
Lloyd, number 3.
Lloyd, number 3. That's Alex Jenkinson, right-handed pitcher, third baseman, Chamonix High School. Rising junior, 5'11", 140 pounds. Nice work here by Jenkinson. Had a couple really nice plays playing the hot corner last weekend. Went to the backhand. Again, all the throws for the infielders now are coming from the hole over there at short as he goes to the backhand. And he's going to finish up now, a slow roller. Good view from both our coaches' angles.
Lloyd, number 3, top velo 66.
Top velo is 66 for
Lloyd, number 4 is up.
Jenkinson. Brings up number 4, Michael Morrow, second baseman and shortstop. Another Neshaminy guy, 5'8", 140 pounds. Morrow with a 3.59 GPA. Another good utility type of player. Morrow plays all his positions very well. Another guy, like many in the Baseball U crew, great base runner. I've been really impressed with the way that he helps distract the pitcher while he's on base. Nice job there. Good arm slot, too.
Lloyd 4, top velo 67.
All right, so 67 on the velo for Michael Morrow.
Lloyd 8.
Brings up number 8, Evan Hale, Neshaminy High School, rising junior. Second baseman, outfielder, 5'9", 135 pounds, 3.0 GPA. A nice jab step there by Hale, putting himself in a position to throw. Man, love the fundamentals, just the way he was actually picking that ball up, getting through the baseball. A lot of times we see guys that don't extend and get through the ball with the backhand, but he did there. Then the Pennsbury product finishes up with a slow roller. Another deep high school team here in Pennsylvania.
Lloyd 8, top velo 71.
All right, top velo 71 there. Number 16. For Team Lloyd. Number 13, that is. That's Luke Hardknock. Hardknock out on a Chamonix. 2023 infielder, 5'10", 150 pounds, 4.3 GPA. my brother from another Al Fisher and I had joked last weekend. Nothing hard knocks for Luke. He was getting a lot of base knocks last weekend. It made him look easy. Good job finding the ball in the zone last week, hitting the opposite field when he needed to. He's getting it done here defensively as he stays low and threw the ball.
Lloyd 13, top velo 82.
82 miles an hour for Hardknock. That'll bring up number 23, Jordan Chu, Central Buck South, another rising junior, second baseman, right-handed pitcher, 5'7", 130 pounds, 3.9 GPA. Chu, I'd like to say the younger version of Proyetto. He's a guy that gets it done all over the field. I mean, we saw him on the mound, flooding the zone with strikes, and looking at his fluid glove work here, light on his feet, smart first intentions.
Top velo 68.
All right, so the next up is number 25, Sam Lebreck. Don't call him Lebreck like my brother from another Al Fisher first did, but we've gotten to know Sam Lebreck out of Pennsbury, rising junior, right-handed pitcher, third baseman, 6'2", 155 pounds, and an insane 4.51 GPA. Lebreck, great pitching frame. One of the things, even you see it here, he's got that pitcher's build, little bit of length, but he really utilizes it well. He gets very, very long and extends. And love to see that on the mound in here. Love to see him doing a nice job on the defense. Good athleticism out of Lebreck.
25, top velo 74.
All right, so top velo 74, as you heard. And we're headed now number 29. It's Jackson Freeman. Jackson Freeman. Again, out of Council Rock North. Saw him in the outfield start this morning off. And he's showing off his ability to play multiple positions. Talk about marketability. Especially with that 4.09 GPA. This is a guy that immediately deepens rosters. More ways than one. Not just on the field, but also in the classroom.
Lloyd 29, top velo 73.
All right, so 73. Top velo, and now we'll go.
Lindsay 12. Lindsay 12.
So, Dylan Pope, out of Steinert High School, rising senior, middle infielder, 5'10", 150 pounds, 3.0 GPA, out of Steinert High School over in Jersey. And Pope, another guy, just look how light he is on his feet. Always does a real nice job with the bat as well. So great to see him get a chance to show a little bit of his defense. Going to take another one. Is a little ahead of himself even on that one. And nice job there, funneling.
Lindsay 12, top velo 74.
All right. 21 for Team Lindsay. Jepson Hadson Taylor, shortstop, second baseman at LaSalle College High School, class of 2022, 5'11", 160 pounds. You ready for this? 1200 on the 1200 is SAT with a 3.3 GPA. Yahtzee. And Hadson Taylor got great range. Covers a lot of ground with very few steps. Very instinctual the way he sets up. Saw him turn a couple nice plays.
21, top velo 79.
All right. 24. It's Aiden Schneider again. Still out of LaSalle College High School, and he's still 6'3", 190 pounds. Schneider is just a physical specimen. The kid is definitely cut up, shredded, has those Popeye type of forearms, got the baseball thighs going in a good way. And again, can't speak enough about how much energy this guy brings to the table. Just immediately elevates the other guys around him. Good reach and fire, and he'll clean it up with a slow roller.
Lindsay 24, top velo 84.
All right, so Schneider still throwing flames. 32. Michael Trommer, infielder, right-handed pitcher out of Archbishop Wood. 6'1", 190 pounds. Infielder with a 1220 SAT, and are you kidding me? A team high, and how could it not be? 4.85 GPA for Trommer. Nice job showing off some range here. Good reach by Trommer, good footwork. Slow roller. He's going to funnel this up. Good charge. Trommer, another guy, got a hold of a couple baseballs last weekend. And all these guys will get a chance to showcase those bats after the catchers when we do some on-field hitting attached with
32, Lindsay, top velo 77.
All right, so Trommer, top velo as you heard. And now we're going to move around real quick and head over to the catchers. So stand by. We're just going to cover up so you don't get motion sick. All right, we're ready to go with the catchers. This is number 34, Jared Laff. Central Bucks East, class of 2023. And we're going to go to third right here. Hey Jimmy, we're gonna go again. Drew.
Top velo 66. Lloyd 34.
Number 5, Cale Godshalk. He's gonna go down the third. Come out of this one, Nick. Come back. He's going now 2. And now he's going to block and go 1.
Lindsay 5, top velo 72.
Jimmy, get left to go again. Sorry about that, folks, but in the spirit of transparency in the live version of the show, want to make sure that we get everything according to plan. All right, and we're going to pull out so you can get the third base shot now.
Lloyd 34, top velo 67.
All right, that'll do it for the fielding portion of the show, at least for the group number 1. We're going to step aside and get set up to hit the baseball. We're watching BFA Sports live coverage of Team Philly Camp, 17U Lindsay, 16U Lloyd, here at Delaware Valley University. All right, hello everybody. We are getting ready for hitting. So just to let you know, we're gonna have Rapsodo, which is awesome. So if you're not familiar with Rapsodo, it's all the on-field data points and tracking. So you'll see that side by side on your screen. But since it is the first go around of the morning, it takes a couple of minutes to get set up here. So I just want to let you all know. So we're gonna give you a shot of
Lindsay,
George Cairns, but I'm just going to make sure that we're set up and ready to go. So I'm going to cut the mic, step aside, and looks like George Cairns is going to do a nice job of modeling a baseball U Philly uniform here for a couple moments.
Check mark went away.
As we get set. So
You're
stay tuned. Maybe we'll give you a shot of some of the foliage, the confines around here. All right, little breakfast batting practice for you.
Lindsay, good?
This time with George Cairns leading it off, the lefty, class of 2022 out of Harry Truman High School, 6'1", 195 pounds. Got the profile shot that all of the college coaches like to take a gander at, and what I will forewarn you is, although it's a machine, doesn't work sometimes as fast as the pitcher, but 92 miles an hour is something that'll grab your attention in a hurry for big George Cairns. Big target over there. Definitely a corner infielder. Saw him flash the leather at first. 94 miles an hour on the exit velo. Yahtzee. So that'll bring up Vinnie Proyetto. Vinnie Proyetto, the outfielder, Sun Valley High School again. Talked a little bit about, got a chance to catch up with Vinnie for a few seconds. I was in deep thought, but he was giving shout-outs to a guy that he's gotten to know a little bit and knows near and dear to me, Josh Hood, drafted by the Red Sox. That was Vinnie Proyetto. All right, and then I'll bring up number 9 as we switch camera angles here. And we're good to go. Number 9, Simon Abdullah. Outfielder out of Inspiration Academy, 5'7", 145 pounds. Some nice rips here by Abdullah. Simon Abdullah. All right, that'll bring up number 11, Austin Parisi. Parisi rocking the 4.17 GPA with the sweet swing. Number 15, Ryan Murphy. Stout in nature, stout with his swing, and stout just like a good Irish beverage. That was quick hitting Ryan Murphy. Now number 12, Mikey Amrin of Team Lloyd out of Neshaminy, 3.5 GPA. Nice cuts here by Amrin. Back to a lefty switch here. George Cairns back in the saddle. And Cairns staying consistently in the 90s. He goes down to first base. All right, so it's Vinnie Proyetto. He's going to run to first base on the last swing, so you got to stay by that camera and get him running to first. All right, that was Vinnie Proyetto. And bring up Simon Abdullah. It's going to be running the first is only going to be recorded on your camera, so you're just going to have to, just when he gets ready to swing, walk out there. Again, nice swings here by Simon Abdullah. Peppers one to left field. Again, sitting strong. That one at 290 feet. Another big swing, 91.1. Brings up Austin Parisi. 15, Ryan Murphy. Again, Ryan Murphy out of the Hunt School of Princeton. 3.6 GPA, 6-footer. Outfield and right-handed pitcher. This will bring up Mikey Amrin. Amrin out of Neshaminy. Again, a 3.5 GPA. All right, so Group 1, step aside. Got a quick pickup of the baseballs. And we'll be getting ready for Group 2. Again, at Delaware Valley University. It's the Baseball U Philly Team Camp. Powered by BFA Sports. And as we get into the games that are going to happen Saturday and Sunday, Baseball U Philly would like to thank their friends at the Gannon Insurance Agency, Neora, independent brand partner, Dean Markman of Remax Properties, the 5-4 Bar and Grill over on New Falls Road in Levittown, along with Dairy Delight, which I might be hitting them up myself later on this evening for some of the best ice cream around on Route 13. Baseball U Philly appreciates your support and encourage everybody to support these fine establishments as we get back to baseball. And looks like Alex Jenkinson going to be the next batter here. Alex Jenkinson, Central Bucks West. He's got a 4.2 GPA. Nice stroke there, right back up the box. That was Alex Jenkinson. Number 4 is Michael Morrow. 3.59 GPA. The last round. Nice pokes there by Michael Morrow. Number 8, Evan Hale. Hale out of Pennsbury. .30 GPA. And now that it brings up number 23, Jordan Chu. Chu out of Central Bucks South with a 3.9 GPA. That was Jordan Chu. 15, or I'm sorry, 25 is Sam Lebreck. Sam Lebreck out of Pennsbury. And again, incredible 4.51 GPA. Certainly an honor student here. Number 29, that's Jackson Freeman. All right, now we go back for a second round, and it's going to be Alex Jenkinson again. Jenkinson again with a 4.2 GPA. Some good strokes here, right back up the box. And in the second round, we're going to see the batters bust it down to first on our last swing. Look at Kyle Lindsay with the BP. It's kind of cherry, man. He's like right there all over the zone. And there he goes down to first. And Michael Morrow now in the box. Morrow, some good pokes here, working both sides of the field. Evan Hale out of Pennsbury. Hale, an infielder and outfielder. And now back to Jordan Chu out of Central Bucks South. Chu with some nice strokes here. Good compact swing, and he's a tough out. He's a kid that really has done a good job in game, working counts, not afraid to hit when he's behind. No surprise here. Small ball at will. Sam Lebreck. Give that one a good ride. All 300 feet right out of the gate at 84 miles an hour. Continues to hit laser line drives. That's one thing you love about Rapsodo. Instant feedback on every swing. All right, so that does it for group number 2, as Jackson Freeman will be our final batter in this group. Freeman again, good athletic build, athletic frame. right, so it'll be a quick pickup as we wait for the third group. Kind of leave your shot here, if you will. And we'll cut the mics for a second as we get ready for some more hitting here in Baseball U. And the hitting continues. A hit parade of sorts. As the catcher, Jared Laff, he jumps in. Central Bucks East, 3.7 GPA. All right, that was Jared Laff. And now number 24, Brian Henry. Now Monsignor Bonner, right-handed pitcher, 6'4", 200 pounds. This is one big dude. And I think he's only a junior. Brian Henry. And that'll bring up number 13, Luke Hardknock. So Hardknock out of Neshaminy, 4.3 GPA. Good hacks there by Hardknock, finishing off at 84 miles an hour. And now to bring up Cale Gottschalk, a physical specimen. Gottschalk is tough as nails behind the plate. And he has what I like to dub easy power out of the bat. Short compact swing, hands inside the baseball. That one goes opposite side of center field, or second base, first base side of center field, I should say. That's Cale Gottschalk. And now, going to bring up number 24. This is Aiden Schneider. Schneider, LaSalle College High School, 6'3", 190 pounds. Some good swings there. The last one, 92, 330 some feet. Aiden Schneider. Number 21 is Jepson Hadson Taylor, also out of LaSalle College High School, 1200 SAT. Some good rips there is number 50, Dante Bruno, out of Souderton High School. First baseman, right-handed pitcher, 6'4", 215 pounds. Bruno with a 3.1 GPA. Good hacks there by Bruno. Now we go into the second round, this time with Jared Laff. Laff with a 3.7 GPA over at Central Bucks East. He hustles down at first. Number 24 is Brian Henry. Brian Henry, got him on senior bonner, 6'4", 200 pounds. It's good hard contact swings here from the big man. He hustles down at first. Number 13, it's Luke Hardknock. Hardknock with a 4.3 GPA. Nice hard hit up the box. Good looking swing, 83 miles an hour. Another one straight to dead center. This time, 222-foot line drive. And that shot to left at 85 miles an hour. He hustles out of the box. And that'll be number 32. Michael Trommer. Trommer out of Archbishop with a 1220 SAT and a 4.85 GPA. That's a 1220 SAT and a 4.85 GPA. Another talented multi-position player with high academics. Michael Trommer. This should bring up Dylan Pope. Pope out of Steiner. We mentioned Pope's prowess to hit the ball to all fields. Another guy, short, compact swing. Does a nice job with pitch identification, too. A couple times in situations last weekend where I thought he was throwing what would be a fastball and a breaking ball or curveball situation. He was right on the nails with it. All right, so that'll bring up Cale Gottschalk. Gottschalk, not just an Adonis on the field with his physical stature, and work ethic and execution, but 1340 SAT and a 4.23 GPA. 1340, and that is by far beyond stellar. And that'll bring up number 24, Aiden Schneider. Schneider, that one 94 miles an hour. Max velo standpoint, that's another 94 mile an hour shot. And he's getting loose. That one 87 at 324 feet. And now off and running. I don't know, is it just me or is it irony that the train just went by as Schneider was the one running the bases? All right, now number 21, Jepson Hadson Taylor. It's funny, train went by, like made one of our cameras go all goofy for a second. Last weekend it was the pocket radar. All right, and nice job jumping right out of the box, showing off the jets there, Hadson Taylor. All right, back to Dante Bruno. Bruno out of Souderton High School, first baseman, right-handed pitcher. 95.7 miles an hour. That puts him as the leader in the clubhouse this morning. Follows that one up with a well-hit ball. Dante Bruno, 95.7 miles per hour on the velo. Back to Michael Trommer. Trommer out of Archbishop Wood. 1220 SAT, 4.85 GPA. Some good hard contact here by Trommer. That one at almost 90 miles an hour. He hustles out of the box and down the lane. Michael Trommer. So Dylan Pope. That spin rate, you're seeing some good hard line drives by Pope. Short compact swing, gets kind of right under the baseball. Got a lot of top spin, actually. That last one, 2,700. Good poke and good wheels by Pope. All right, so we're gonna take a couple-minute break here. Probably 5 minutes or so to be exact. So we'll step aside, going to collect some baseballs, and we'll be back for a little bit more defense here on BFA Sports. You're watching Team Philly Camp. All right, welcome back. You're watching Baseball U Philly Team Camp here on BFA Sports. We just finished up with the individual workout / showcase, and now since we have a bit of time, we're going to have a bit of a modified coach pitch game, and we're going to take the opportunity to experiment with some new angles to give the coaches some more depth of defense, as we'll call it. And Nick, that's actually a pretty good angle right there to kind of start things because we get to see the batter at the same time. Here's hoping that a foul ball doesn't tattoo you, but we'd like to get you right up close to the action. All right, so we have two cameras that are going to kind of be on the field a bit, so we're going to see what we can come up with here. But again, good opportunity to get these guys some extra reps and get some more defensive video. So Vinnie Proyetto will be the first to be get a chance, and they're going to get 2 pitches from what I understand. Try to put the ball in play. There is Vinnie Proyetto. Ball gets fouled back out of play. All right. First pitch flared out to right center field. That was Vinnie Proyetto. Dylan Pope now. Step into the box. Ball is fouled out of play. As you can see, our camera guys are literally on the field. But we're always trying to push the envelope here at BFA. Man, we've got royalty in the house all the way from Vineland. Alvin Cortez. Good to see Alvin out here as Pope pokes that one into play, and that one will get shagged out in right field by Ryan Murphy. So number 24 will be Aiden Schneider. Schneider fouls one on the right field line. There's a new look at the BFA camper. Ball poked over to third base, and hustling to make the throw is number 13, Luke Hardknock. Hudson Taylor will now step in. Again, each of these batters getting 2 pitches to take a crack at. And he fouls out one straight back and out of play. It's a grounder to short. Tough hop there. Couldn't handle it as Dante Bruno now dig in. Bruno flares one out to right field, but again, a squeeze by Murphy. All right, so now Cale Gottschalk get a chance to take a couple cracks here. And again, you're watching extended coverage, we'll call it, of the defensive workout. So trying to get a couple extra looks at these guys defensively. As Michael Traumer now steps in. Schrammer flies out to center field, and making the grab is Evan Hale. Again, pretty good opportunity here. Get a couple extra hacks in, and then get some extra defensive reps. Simon Abdullah flies the ball out to right field, and Ryan Murphy, he's been busy. And jumping in will be number 11, Austin Parisi. Parisi fouls that one out of play in right field. It's a hard grounder. But nobody home, as there's no pitcher to rotate over to cover first base. There's a little bit of a chuckle there from Jenkinson, and who can blame him? This is a bit different, but again, extra reps, always a thing of beauty. So they're going to switch sides, a couple more cracks at the bat coming your way. Now, Godshock doing some extra duty behind the plate. Looks like Chef Goulden over there at the new BFA production trailer, grilling it. Mr. and Mrs. Goulden, if I'm not mistaken. Certainly a family affair for Jimmy Goulden and the crew. That's something we're pretty excited about as well, as far as the utilization of the trailer for the college coaches. So college coaches that are in attendance, we're actually kind of expanding a bit. They'll have an opportunity to kind of utilize trailer for video room, observation, go back, have meetings individually with some of the players, talk a little bit more about their programs and the like. Yeah, angles are pretty good here for extra defense. Again, if you just tuned in, finished up the individual player workouts, so we're a bit ahead of schedule and figured we're going to try out some bonus coverage. That one's flared out to right field. Abdullah grabs underneath of it, but he'll fall in for a base hit. So essentially what we're doing is we're trying to get coaches a couple more chances to see, it's not exactly in games, modified coach throwing BP to get 2 pitches, put the ball in play, and let the defense kind of make some plays for them. As you see that one turn to DP. The old 4-6-3. That'll play. From the angles, not exactly what you're accustomed to, but this isn't a game situation, so we're trying to get a little closer as Sam Lebreck now steps in, and he hits one right off the screen, so that one will be up the middle, but Godshock, he's going to take his reps and shuffles his feet inside, makes the play at 1. So if all kind of works out, we have the camera up the left field line to try to be able to show the coaches from behind some of the trajectory of the throws. And then we have a camera right behind the batter almost to showcase the front side of the defense. And it would just so happen, instead of a bunch of balls going to the left side of the infield, they're all going to the right.
We got Coach Knightsy on there. He's got a lot of arm side run.
Okay, so Coach Knightsy out there. And again, another ball as he continues to play the outside part of the plate. And Abdullah going to make a nice throw. This is going to be close. And Lebreck is in there. But a nice throw by Abdullah, Brett Schneider. Good job trying to hold the bag and make the tag. Yeah, so again, getting back into it. You know, Jimmy Gould and I had talked about these Philly U camps are well attended as Henry fouls one off. So trying to cater to the coaches, if you will. We're gonna give the people what they want. So more reps on the field during the workout events. A nice poke there by O. Henry. And that one's all the way down the left center field. It's going to be a stand-up double. That's a nice poke right there off coach. We'll get back to the coaches. Yes, we're going to give them a platform area that they can beat the heat sometimes when necessary, have an opportunity to go back and review some additional video, and then schedule time perhaps with some of the players they might be of interest to talk a bit more about their school in private, their program, and just more of an experience. There'll be an observation deck and area, and as I mentioned, even the Golden family out here taking care of the catering. So we are busting it all out. There's a look at the new production hauler out there, and you can see the Goldens. Mom and Pop Golden grilling it up. It's a great shot. Yeah, awesome. Working the grill. So these coaches, they come to recruit, and they certainly come to eat. We know that. All right, so moving right along is Luke Hardknock. Hardknock, grounder over to short. They'll get the lead force out. And a couple new teams that we're going to see this weekend. Looks like the South Jersey Young Guns, so new to a lot of our viewers, but not to our BFA crew. Coach Darren Fisher's up here this weekend. Yeah. Is he? That's what I thought I had to say. I mean, looking at some of the faces over there, I'm assuming we're going to see Coach Fish, which awesome dude in his own right, formerly in the Tampa Bay Rays system. He's bringing a new crop of guys to Philly team camp. We got 9 games on the docket in the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Is nice defensive play there as well. And we have three more showcase groups to go through. So the Young Guns are on deck. Again, we'll see outfield, infield, catching, and then team batting with on-screen Rapsodo. We'll have a radar out there in the field. Oh, that one's a nice poke, right side. And it's a base hit. So lots of great feedback from last weekend, team camp. We had 10 teams that were in. Weather couldn't hold us back. Outstanding grounds crew. Again, led by Jimmy Golden and Kyle Lindsay, the new head coach of Delaware Valley University. We were still able to get a lot of baseball in last weekend when a lot of people would have thought we would have been rained out. And matter of fact, when we get a break, we'll show you what the field actually had looked like last Friday before camp had begun. And I will remind you, you're looking at the exact same field. As hard as this may be to believe, we'll do that between batters. But this field certainly is a thirsty one. That ball is hammered through the right side. That'll be another base hit. So some good oppo hitting. And there's a look at new head coach Kyle Lindsay as he was up to his knees in literally muck. And a lot of shop vacs, a lot of trenches were dug, and now you're looking at the same field. Can you believe it? So Laugh, not hesitating to go the opposite way. Coach Schneider keeps continuing to work the outside of the plate, and the guys continue to adjust and hit.
We'll do one more. Yeah, we'll do one more. You want to do one? Let them hit one more time?
So our next group with the Young Guns is scheduled to go off at 12 o'clock. So we'll have a chance after this last group of modified coach pitch. All of the workout groups are on separate streams. So as soon as these guys are done getting their extended workout here, we will step aside and then we'll be back live for the Young Guns. But they will be on our BFA Live Sports YouTube page, so be sure to subscribe and then click the bell to be notified when our next broadcast should happen. It looks like Vinnie Proyetto will get the opportunity to lead things off here. Cool.
Yeah, 16 to 17.
All right, so looks like the marching orders are. We got another opportunity to hit here. And that'll wrap things up for session number 1. And session number 2 is actually going to start closer to 12:15 for the Young Guns. So just a heads up there. It's Proyetto. First pitch pop up over to third. And Hardknock will make the squeeze. And this will be Dylan Pope. Hard grounder over to second, but routine execution over at second base by Mike Morrow. Morrow showing off the soft hands and the quick feet. And the beast, Aiden Schneider. He flares one out to right, and it looks like it's foul. So another hot one today, and as mentioned, this field does a nice job holding a lot of moisture. So even at the end of the day, I can't imagine the sun's going to create much dust out here. As Schneider, line drive right center field, just over Morrow's head. That'll drop in for a nice base hit. Good short compact swing by Schneider. Good to see that too in this type of environment. I mean, Schneider, natural power hitter. We've seen him at 95 miles an hour, exit velo. But realizing he's in a two-pitch situation and that one just hanging on the edge of the zone, he just kept his hands in and went with it. Hard liner right back up the box. That's one of those, if it were a wiffle ball, it's an automatic single right there, right back up the box off the screen. And that one, nice hard ball lasered out into right field. And a stand-up double by Hadson Taylor out of LaSalle College High School. So another guy that clocked in at 95 miles an hour on his exit velo today is number 50, Dante Bruno. Bruno out of Souderton. And he has got a big frame, and oh, what a nice play. Mikey Amrin laying out with the leather. Fantastic job. Give kudos, man. Nice camera work there, Big Nick. Got that whole thing with him fully laid out. Fortunately, the BFA replay is not running in BP. But he'll be able to slow that one down and cut that up from a video standpoint. He earned it. Went a long way. Hard ground ball. Gottschalk with his 1340 SAT. He's kind of smart. Another guy that's smart and blows it up on the field in the classroom is Michael Traumer, Archbishop Wood, with a 4.85 GPA and a 1220 SAT, and he hammers one into the gap, left center field, all the way to the wall. And he's going 3. He'll slide in and he'll get 3. So Traumer making the most of these extra reps. A very hard hit ball in a left center field gap. Traumer had a couple balls exit velo wise, were 87, 88 miles an hour. You can watch that back. You know, it's kind of a unique setting too, because it's a very relaxed atmosphere right now where they're getting these extra reps, and the college coaches who are here seem to be eating it up because it kind of gives you a different flavor for who the player is. It's kind of like, how's this guy when his guard's down, right? Because this kind of has more of a feel for, in my opinion, kind of like what you might see batting practice in a college setting.
Yeah, but see some kids run the bases, how they feel, live reps.
So,
They might not get that.
yeah, so you get some extra things that might not always play out in the game. Extra balls coming to you in the field, some of the base running. And then sometimes where you fit in the social aspect of the game too, so you kind of get a little bit of a different sense of who the makeup of the player. That ball is foul down the right field side. Hard charge. Nice play, Jenkinson. And that one will dot the I and cross the T for session number 1 of workouts here at team camp for 17U Lindsay squad and 16U Lloyd. So we're about 20 minutes, 25 maybe, from the Young Guns workout. Thank you for tuning in. You're watching BFA Sports coverage of Baseball U Philly team camp.